Collective. Welcome to Intuitive Goddess Tarot 911. I'm Jenny. Welcome and or welcome back. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you're new here, though, I always say these readings are timeless, so whenever you're seeing them, you're meant to. And then the other thing is, if it resonates, great, but if it doesn't, then just let it go. So we're going to see what is coming up for you in the next week or so, and just see, what you need to know. So I'm going to use this clarifying life situation stick. So let's see what you need to know about what's coming up. Spirit, what does the collective need to know about what is coming up for them? This one is going to fly out. On the mend, be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. That's good advice. All right. One last move. You have come far on your journey. Keep going, and you will soon see what you have accomplished. Okay. What else, Spirit? Flames of passion. Let the flames of your passion light your way, but be mindful of the fire they may ignite in your journey. This feels very towerish. Oh, jeez. Oh, and the kitten I was fostering went to their forever home yesterday, and I sobbed like a baby, and I couldn't stop. But she's happy and safe in her home. Be here now. Practice mindfulness to be present in the moment and gain insight. Okay, so maybe some meditation is required. Seed of potential. Plant a seed of potential and nurture its sprouting promise with care and intention. Okay. So we'll pull from this deck again. Spirit, what does the collective need to know about on the mend? Being compassionate and kind to yourself and others. What do they need to know about that? Departure. So maybe you are on a journey, a spiritual journey, an actual journey. What about that, Spirit? Intuition. Okay. So you are using your intuition. What else? I can't hold that card up. It's beautiful, but there's a boob on it. YouTube hates boobs. Change is out again. And one last move. Okay. What else? Disappointment. Okay. Wisdom Keeper is in reverse again. It keeps coming out in reverse. Flame of passion. So I guess maybe be mindful of your fury, grief. Okay. Be here now, adaptability, gratitude, seed of potential, planting a seed, resistance. All right, and then deception. Okie dokie. All right, let's get some tarot out and see what we're dealing with. So under departure, intuition, and being kind to yourself and others, what do we need to know about that? Four of Coins. So I hate to say it, but I feel like you're dealing with someone who is selfish, insecure, and possibly possessive of you. I thought maybe this was going to be a career reading. Guess I was wrong. Okay, what about that, Spirit? Ten of Swords. This person previously caused you to abandon yourself. And you hit rock bottom because of all the backstabbing. What else? What about change? One last move and disappointment. The Fool. So you are getting ready to go on a new adventure. That makes sense. What about disappointment, Spirit? Ace of Cups. So you've worked through your disappointment. You could have had overwhelming emotions. What about flames of passion, wisdom in reverse, and grief, judgment? So I feel like whoever you were dealing with, whoever caused this grief, this Ten of Swords, is under judgment now. Spiritual judgment, could be physical judgment, could be court judgment, could be anything. Queen of Wands. And you are in your visionary mode. You are got all kinds of new ideas. You've got the seed of potential. What about be here now, adaptability and gratitude? Strength. So you've really had to buckle down, for lack of a better word, to endure and be courageous and compassionate. What else, Spirit? Because of the Three of Swords, because someone was possibly putting their emotional pain on you, or just being a burden in general, and then they caused you to have all the swords in your heart, and under that is Nine of Swords. This person was trying to make you feel guilty, depressed, negative, mentally unwell. That's not a nice person. What about resistance and deception? So I feel like whatever happened, you are still successful. Wheel of Destiny. Okay. So Dharma is like, I guess it's what happens when you do lots of good things. Dharma comes to you. It gives you good luck. I'll have to look up the definition for that. I don't really know the actual definition. But you're completing cycles. I don't really think we need another card, but I'm going to pull one. Because you were dealing with a King of Swords, or you had to become the King of Swords, the person of judgment. And of course, there's going to be a message. They have something to say to you about all of this, even though you are departing and you are not staying there. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat. Let's just get a couple more cards here. Spirit, what does the collective need to know about this person that caused them all this pain? What do they need to know? That you blocked them. Stop calling. Nothing to say. Move it along. Keep it moving. Recharge. Let go. Clear your mind. Yes. It looks like that is exactly what you were doing, because you were dealing with a two-faced, backstabbing cheater. Seems to be a theme lately. What else? Yes, you've been in continuous bad cycles with this person. And I think you finally realized that it's not going to change. So I feel like now you are hopeful, optimistic. You've realized that letting go, and it's funny that came out, is the way to go. But I feel like this person is possibly not going to make it easy for you. They're inconsiderate, and they're probably going to be mean, as the word sticking out. And they're stressed out. What else, Spirit? Wishing for a second chance with you. Narcissist. One more card, Spirit. Okay, so you have decided to slow down, smell the roses, take your time, really take a deeper look at the situation. So if you were having trouble with the situation, I didn't say it out loud, but I was saying, what's an outcome card for this? So if you were having trouble with this person in this situation, ask for help. It's the Three of Coins. It's like, you have if you don't have friends or family, there are programs. You can always seek support. All right, let's get an advice card. Swan. You who glides across the water of my soul, bring your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and spiritual beauty. Yeah, so I feel like if you're using your higher self to get through this situation, you know, not, I don't know why this is coming out, but not stooping, not, you know, letting them bring you down to their level, because that's kind of what they want. But anyway, I mean, so I hope whoever this was for got the message and what's coming up for the next week or so. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you again for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes. If the video resonates, please let me know. And I love you guys so much. And I will see you soon. Bye.